Hey everybody, Carl here, and got the mandolin for our Patreon folks, and we're doing that great old Norman Edmonds tune, Kingdom Come, which was in a D-Dad tuning. Very beautiful solo fiddle piece. But we're going to do it a little bit on the mandolin here, and Aaron and I recorded with the Galax Bogtrotters, and I put some words to it, so it made a very lovely song, and I'm sure there's many old songs with that title. So the Galax Bogtrotters, Eddie and Bonnie Bond and Eric Hill and Aaron and myself, we had a great time. Traveling around and playing some music. So, Old Time Jubilations, I think is the recording we did that on. So here's the melody and a little bit of arrangement first, and then we'll explore it phrase by phrase, and I'll even give you some of the words there. So here's the melody. So that's the melody, a beautiful melody. And we don't have that low D that the fiddle does, but it still sounds nice. We're working that D string a lot. And we'll go through it phrase by phrase, and I'll kind of give you the words. And at the end, I'll try to do the arrangement with the words maybe. But so the first phrase is on the D string, and the words are as I go through each day. And it's like, as I go through each day. So you have that D string, open 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, 4. And I'm using that A string for some of the strumming. As I go through each day. Next phrase, and so often lose my way, is open and 4 on the D string. And so works the A string, open, open, 2, open, 2, open. And I'm using the D string for a drone. And so often lose. And this time I'll go ahead and put a big G chord, small slant up there. My way, add a little high string. So let's do those two phrases. As I go through each day, and so often lose my way. Then I'm throwing a little drama in here for the mandolin fun. I'm going up to the 4th fret, 3rd string, and open 2nd string. Trials and darkness sometime block the sun. So it's trials, and I go to a B minor, barring 4, 4. And the 5th fret on the 2nd string, dark, 5, 2, openness. Okay, so trials and darkness, 2 open on the A string, some. Then I'm going to the 4th fret, and I'm getting the 2nd fret low, 4th string, times. Then I have the open bass, and I do 4, 2 on the 3rd, block the sun. So let me do that. That's halfway through the verse, I guess you'd call it. So, as I go through each day, and so often lose my way, trials and darkness sometimes block the sun. Not too bad. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll have the verses keep going with some more words, and pretty much the same melody, I think. So let's do that one more time, though. And it comes in sort of a pickup, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and you come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, go. As I go through each day, and so often lose my way, trials and darkness sometimes block the sun. Going. Tears and sadness I see as I onward journey, but I'll leave my woes behind, kingdom come. Beautiful. So that's the verse pretty much. And we'll do a little bit of a high variation on that maybe for the arrangement. Maybe just for this is just something I've noodled with, and you can come up with your own arrangement. And I hope you'll like the song. I'll give you the words and chords somewhere in the sheets there that you get. So the second part's going to go to a G chord. And that second string is going to feature that open, open, 2 with a G chord arrival there, that small slant I call it. And you pick it. So that's the start, and you're going to go up to that 5th fret on the 2nd string also. So we're going to get a G chord here, and then reach down and add another note, the other note of the G chord. So we got a B and a G, and then we're going up to the D and the G. So it's what I call a small slant and a short reach. Okay, so second part starts with that open, and it's going to be the words are kingdom come, toil and strife will be over, all pass by. So it's kingdom come, toil and strife. So that's the first phrase of the chorus. Let's try it a few times. 2 open 2 5. That's the first phrase. Kingdom come, toil and strife. Then we're going to go strum that 5th fret with the 3rd fret 1st string and back to the small slant. Okay. And then we're going to go down to the same sort shape, the short reach I call it, but I'm in the D chord with 5th fret 2nd string, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 5th fret on the 3rd string, because we're going to get that same shape and use the 7th fret to the 9th. So it's going to be that 7 and 5, and reach down and get 9 on the 3rd string with your 3rd finger, back to the 5th. Then I'm going to scoot on down to 5 and 2. Let me show you what that whole thing sounds like there. So that's kingdom come, toil and strife will be over, all pass by. Okay? And then we're going to go, again, the same thing. Bonds of suffering and chains undone. This time I'm going to go 7 in a unison. Just take it down, 7, 4, 2. Throw a little bit of A chord just for an arranging factor. Okay? And then we're going to go back to our first phrases of the verse, but we're going to play it up high. So let's do that chorus one more time, halfway through. It starts with that open 2. Kingdom, small slant. 2 open 2, 5 frets, 5 and 2. Middle strings now, 7 and 5 with your 2nd and 1st finger. And get that 9th fret. Scoot down to 5 and 2 and 4 and open. And you're back. Then just the 7 and open unison. I'm just descending 4, 2. One more time. Kingdom come, toil and strife will be over, all pass by. Bonds of suffering and chains undone. And then I'm going to go up, same melody in the verse, so I'm going. So I'm going to work the high string there instead of the low, 3rd string. So I'm doing a flourish. Then it's 2, 2, open, 2, 2. Okay? And that's loved ones waiting at the door. Loved ones waiting at the door. Then I'm going 5 on the 2nd string, 2, and I'm going up to bar. That's just a D chord in the bar shape there. And I'm going to put in a little arrangement in here. I'm going to 5, 5, add that 7th fret on the 1st string, and my 2nd string is going to start descending, get a little small slant, and still add that 7 in again, and down to 3 and 5. So getting to a kind of a bluesy, it's making us want the big finish here. And so I'll do that much again with the climb. One more time. Loved ones waiting at the door. Jubilations my reward. And then I'm going up on the 2nd string, 9, 5 on the 1st, and we're going up to the straight shape 10 and 10. Bar, or I'm using my little and 3rd finger. And going down to 7 and 5. I'm going to get a B minor, 2 and 2 with the open. And then I get the 2nd fret 3rd string with the open 2nd string. And then just have some kind of small slant D, 4 and 5. And to finish the arrangement, I just go back to that lower version of that B minor. Some kind of finish. So the whole second part one time for you, without me singing the words. Beautiful. So I'll do the whole thing instrumentally, and then I'll sing the words one time for you. So I think you'll find it's not that hard to play, and it's a beautiful melody. And the words are kind of evocative. I like to believe. I hope you'll enjoy even trying the words and see what you think there. So here's the whole melody without me singing. I'll sing it one time. So, Kingdom Come. As I go through each day and so often lose my way, trials and darkness sometimes block the sun. Tears and sadness I see as I onward journey, but I'll leave my woes behind. Kingdom come. Kingdom come, toil and strife will be over, all pass by. Bonds of suffering, chains undone. Loved ones waiting at the door, jubilation's my reward. I will join them evermore. Kingdom come. Oh, I will join them evermore. Kingdom come. Yeah, I got the little pondering where I was for a minute there, but that's the way the mandolin. I just got to listen to my mandolin and how pretty the sound is of such a, the mandolin's just a great sounding instrument. So so that's Kingdom Come. So notice that, just think about that B minor chord, and a lot of these shapes are movable things. So that's barring a shape on any two adjacent strings gives you the lower or thicker string is the name of your chord. That's a B, and that could be B major or minor, but we're putting that 5th fret 2nd string. That really makes it that minor note in there. Right, so that's B minor. You move it to A minor. Just move it around. Try these shapes and move around. Try to know what you're doing there, where you are, and it's good to know. If you know where you are, you might know where you're going. That's something I'm still working on myself. But so just one last thing about arranging this song. I did it on the guitar. You could also just do a descending thing, just that kind of thing, and then a G, to A and D. So you could just do it like a unison. As I go through each day and so often lose my way, trials and darkness sometimes block the sun. So you can do that, sadness I see as I onward journey, but I'll leave my woes behind. Kingdom come. And just chords, right? Kingdom come, toil and strife will be over, all passed by. Bonds of suffering and chains undone. Right, and then you're back to the loved ones waiting at the door. Jubilation's my reward. I will join them evermore. Kingdom come. I will join them evermore. Kingdom come. So I hope you'll enjoy noodling on the mandolin often. And Kingdom Come, a great old fiddle tune from Norman Edmonds. And maybe try those words even and see what you think there. But anyway, keep on picking, and we'll see you next time.